Hey YouTube, it's Jennifer. It is Monday, December 31st, 2012. That means it is New Year's Eve, the last day of 2012. I have no idea why my camera is like suddenly so close, so I don't know. Sorry about that. Anyway, this week I weighed in at 217.2, meaning I lost about 2.5 pounds this week. So that's pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. Let's see what else. I didn't do my measurements this week because I do them once a month, and so last time I did it was December 10th. So I have another week before I do that. So going into the new year at 217, it's really hard to kind of believe that. I wanted to be like in Wonderland by New Year's, and obviously that's not going to happen. But I think about where I was this time last year, and this time last year, I was round about 305 pounds. So to have lost that much weight in a year is crazy to me. And honestly, I don't feel that much different. I mean, health-wise, I obviously feel better health-wise. I have a lot more energy, and I sleep much, 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 much better. And I don't know. So health-wise, and I don't have as many health issues as I did a year ago. So for the purpose of having surgery, which is for my health, it works. But in terms of self-esteem and relationships and stuff like that, I don't really feel that much different. And for some reason, that's the part that's really sticking in my head today. It's not all the positives. It's not all the compliments I've been given lately. It's I'm still single, and what's wrong with me? Why is my depression still so bad? Blah, blah, blah. And this is really bothering me, that this is so freaking close. I feel weird that it's this close. Hold on a minute. Oh. Cats must have been playing with my computer. Ah, much better. Much, much better. Okay, hi. Okay, that's better. And now my hair looks bad. Anyway, my challenge that I proposed last week was for everyone to track their food, and then to kind of show us what you did. I did track my food all week. I found it to be a big pain in the ass and completely pointless. When I first started tracking food, which was when I was pre-op, it was really helpful because I was shocked by how much I was eating and by the calorie content, and that's all I really knew. I didn't really understand anything else except calories. And then even after I had surgery, the first month or two, I tracked my food just to and I was shocked then by how little I was eating, yet how full I felt. This time around, I'm 10 months out, 10 months in a week, and tracking food is just a pain in the ass. I have gotten into the habit of counting my calories and counting my protein in my head on a daily basis. So tracking my food and actually writing it down, I wasn't surprised by the calories. I wasn't surprised by the protein. It wasn't good or bad. I kind of already knew those things, so really, really didn't bother me. The only two things I really realized from tracking food this time is, A, I eat a lot more carbs than a lot of you do. And I really didn't, my surgeon never gave me a carb range to be in. All he really said is don't eat carbs except fruit and vegetables. To me, that's very impractical. And maybe it's just because over the years I've become so carb dependent that when I do go low or no carb, I actually feel really, really sick, horribly sick. Of course, the opposite of that is if I eat too many carbs because of surgery, I feel really, really sick. So for me, I need carbs in my diet. I need to find a range that's comfortable for me, and you will see when I show you what I've eaten this week. My cat opens doors, so sorry about that. It's not a poltergeist or anything, it's just my cat. But you will see when I show you what I've eaten this week that I do eat a lot more carbs than a lot of you. And I texted a lot of people that I trust in this community and asked them, like, how many carbs are we supposed to be eating? And the range that I got was anywhere from 20 to 30 all the way up to 200. So I guess it just depends on what your surgeon has told you, what surgery you've had, and really what works for your body. Because as you will see, like again, I eat a lot more carbs than a lot of you eat, but I've lost 2.5 pounds this week. And I can pretty much guarantee that those of you who said they only eat 20 or 30 or 50 or even just 100 carbs a week, in a day, not a week, in a day, if you ate as many as I did, you probably wouldn't lose weight. But for me, the range that I'm in, that I'm eating, obviously works for me because I'm losing weight. Sorry, of course my sinuses won't bother me until I come on camera, right? And then the other thing I realized is that my sodium is outrageous. And the number one culprit for high sodium in my diet has been my staple food, which is Campbell's chicken noodle soup. Just regular, plain old Campbell's chicken noodle soup, which I thought was like a great staple food because it filled me up and it can't be that high in calories. But there was a day, you'll see, on the 24th, which was last Monday, I had 2 cans in a day. And that in combination with the other foods that I ate, which weren't really high sodium, but the 2 cans of chicken noodle soup in combination with the other stuff gave my sodium to almost 10,000 that day. 10,000 grams or whatever of sodium in one day. So I guess if I've learned anything from tracking my food is that I can't really eat chicken noodle soup anymore. I don't like the heart healthy stuff. I don't like the low sodium stuff. It tastes nasty. So I'd just rather not eat it. I did buy some other, like the hearty chicken noodle soup. It's probably got just as much sodium in it, but I can't eat a whole can of that stuff. So I guess the calorie content would be lower, even though the sodium's still there. And I don't know. I don't know what the point of that was. I can't give up chicken noodle soup. I love chicken noodle soup. I don't know. It's just my thing. I love it. Okay. Anyway, so let me show you. I'm gonna have to figure out how to do this. I use SparkPeople.com. I absolutely hate MyFitnessPal. I will never use it again. I used it for a little while and I found it to be very inaccurate. And I just didn't like it. I didn't like the way it was set up. I didn't like the way it tracked things. And I've been using Spark People for like 2 or 3 years, so it's just better. And I'm going to try to keep the camera down and turn it around just so you can kind of see. Sorry that you're floating through space. Okay. Now, okay, there's the camera, blah, blah, blah. Okay. There you can kind of, hold on, let me shrink this a little bit more. Okay. As you can see, this is just my weekly progress for last week. It goes from the 24th across to the 30th, which would have been yesterday. I didn't track on Saturday or Sunday just because at that point I was like completely flustered with the tracking. And Saturday I wasn't home all day. I went to the Motor City Casino and Hotel for the day and the night. And then yesterday I really didn't eat that much. I didn't eat that much Saturday either. I didn't even start eating till 6 o'clock at night. I didn't eat anything all day till 6. So I really didn't track yesterday or Saturday. But you'll see for the rest of the week, the goal column, that's what I've set for myself based on what my surgeon has told me. In Spark People, your calories can't go below 1,000. They won't let you track anything less than 1,000. So on average, I'm supposed to be between 800 and 1,100 calories. I just, for the sake of Spark People, I make it 1,000 to 1,200. My fat is 27 to 60 grams a day. My protein goal for my surgeon was 68 grams, which I know is a lot less than a lot of you. But that's what mine is. So I usually make it like 60 to 136. I never really get over 110 really. Carbs I have set for 50 to 75 just based off of what I've learned from a lot of you. But as you will see across the week, my carbs average between 170 and 200 grams, 210. The 27th where it says 123, that's not accurate because I had Taco Bell that day and for some reason it did not track the carbs that day. So that probably is actually more towards 200. So I'm eating between 175 200 grams of carbs a day, which seems obscene to some of you, I'm sure, especially those of you who are really good at low carb or no carb diets, but I lost 2.5 pounds this week, so this is just kind of where my body is comfortable and where I am losing. The sodium, you will see on the 24th, I ate almost 10,000 grams. For the rest of the week, I was averaging between 3,000 and 4,000. Well, actually, if you average it, it's probably closer to like 3,800. Which is still really high because I don't think you're supposed to have more, like, as my goal is 500 to 2,300. That's 2,300 is more reasonable than anything else. And that's usually the guideline that I think is given by the FDA. But, at any rate, so there's that. If I go up here and I go to the day, hold on a minute. I gotta go all the way back. This is gonna be a pain in the ass. I should have done this before. Sorry. Hopefully you can see this. Okay, Monday the 24th. You just kind of want to make sure that everything is going to be in the screen. Okay. I will go down, and I'm supposed to eat 3 meals and 3 snacks a day, and you can't really see that. I'm trying, guys. I really like trying. Okay. So let me go down here. Breakfast, I just had like Polish ham. I just have sliced ham. I just go to the market, get Crockish Polish ham. That's the only kind of ham I'll eat. I will not eat Christmas ham. I will not eat any other kind of ham except Black Forest ham. I'll eat Black Forest ham. I'm really, really, really picky eater. And then normally I don't track my fluids with my meals because I don't drink with my meals, but this time I did. I don't know why. I think I was just trying to track everything. And then chicken noodle soup, and more water, chicken noodle soup, and then more ham. So like this day was like really just an average day. The bad part of my day, and of course there's my vitamins. I take a multivitamin every day and my B12 every day. I'm supposed to be taking calcium. I just got some UpCal, which I found out about from Keith or Dawson. A lot of you know him as Keith, but he changed his name to Dawson. And on YouTube, he's Pierce Cub 32, I believe. So I found out about that from him. So I'm going to start using that because it's tasteless and it's, you mix it in your drink and then you're good to go. As you can see for today, the bad part of today was I had 6 freaking cookies. And then I went to Checkers, which is equivalent to like a Rally's, basically. It's a hamburger place. That hamburger and those fries. This is the first time I've eaten fries in like almost all year since surgery. I dumped so bad. I dumped horribly, horribly, horribly bad. Then you see like my snack 3, I had 3 Musketeers, and which the mini ones, I found out the trick for me is that if I'm gonna have chocolate or candy, to either get the miniature version, like the miniature Hershey's or the miniature 3 Musketeers, or to get the prepackaged snack pack ones, because then if I eat like a whole package, I feel like I've eaten a whole package, but really, you really haven't eaten that much. Tuesday, I really didn't do very well with my water this week, which is another reason why I'm kind of freaked out that I lost weight this week, but my breakfast, I just had Texas toast with cheese on it, which is probably not a good option because I had a lot of carbs, but whatever. Dinner, this was Christmas Day, so I had turkey, mashed potatoes, corn, a dinner roll, butter on my roll, and then au gratin potatoes. I had a V8 Fusion energy drink that day. I don't know if you guys have ever had those, but the V8 Fusion energy drinks are so freaking good. I have the pomegranate blueberry flavored. They're really, really good. It's got a lot of carbs in it. It's got like 13 grams of carbs in it, and 50 calories, but it really does work. And I trust V8 much more than I trust Red Bull or any of those other sugary energy drinks. I don't trust those. Then I did have a protein shake that day because I was afraid I wasn't getting in all my protein, my vitamins, and then again for my snack I had more potatoes. I am a carb monster, apparently. Wednesday, I had Subway for lunch. I didn't have breakfast. It's really hard for me to eat breakfast. I very, very rarely will eat anything for breakfast. I just can't eat like the first 2 or 3 hours after I wake up. For dinner, I had some spaghetti. For a snack, I had Cheez-Its and a frozen Coke. Please don't kill me. I'm really trying to get rid of the frozen Coke. As you see, I don't know if you could tell, but I didn't even drink the whole frozen Coke. It's 32 ounces. That is huge. I only drank like half of it. And you can't see because I'm freaking up. Okay. And then more ham, and then I had M&Ms later that day. I did not take my vitamins that day because I've decided that I'm going to, Vicky's Journey, Vicky, recommended that I don't take my vitamins at night anymore, that I take them during the day. When I wake up, because I guess vitamins give you the energy, and then that could be why you're not sleeping well at night. So this whole week was the first week that I started taking my vitamins during the day when I wake up. It's really hard for me to remember. So I did forget like 2 days this week, but it really does work because I am sleeping better. So thank you, Vicky. Thursday, I had ham for breakfast. I had part of my niece's cheeseburger for lunch. I ate most of it. Dinner, I went out to Logan's Steakhouse, and all I really was able to eat was the cheese sticks. I had 4 cheese sticks, which was the appetizer, 1 potato skin, which was also in the appetizer, and then I couldn't eat my meal, which was probably a good thing because I ordered nachos, and instead of a protein, like steak or chicken, I ordered freaking nachos, and it was so spicy and hot, I only ate like 4 chips. So I didn't even count it. I probably should have, but I didn't. So my whole meal was basically cheese sticks and a potato skin. And I had M&Ms. I did have Taco Bell that day. That's really the only thing I eat at Taco Bell is a chalupa because I know how many calories it is and I know how many protein it is. It's like 17, I think. So when I'm doing this, I kind of know what I'm eating. And then I had some ice cream for a snack, which I get the Edie slow churned because it's half the fat and half the calories. So I could have a half cup. Well, actually, I think I had like almost a whole cup of ice cream, and it was 180 calories and 29 carbs, but 5 grams of protein, which isn't a lot, but it's ice cream, and how many of you could have protein in your ice cream? The carbs is bad. The calories I'm not that concerned about because it's only 180 calories for a whole freaking cup of ice cream. So, and the calcium was probably good for me. And then Friday, which is the last day that I tracked, and I'm sorry this is so boring. Okay, for my lunch, let me see if I can focus in here. Okay, for my lunch, you see there that it says like 2 servings of the Slurpee, and then it has like 3 servings of pasta meat, 3 servings of spaghetti noodles, 3 servings of Parmesan cheese. That's because I ate spaghetti like 2 or 3 times that day, and I didn't want to track it as individual things because it was getting on my nerves, so I just edited the servings for lunch. So I really only had 1 serving for lunch and then like 1 for a snack and 1 for something else, but I was eating continuously this whole day. But that's why the lunch totals, the calories are 1,190. That wasn't my whole lunch. That was like lunch and a couple snacks. Nerds. You remember those candy? Remember Candy Nerds? Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy, but I ate the whole freaking box. It was like a big, huge box. And then my things. So, anyway, I'm sorry I took so long for that. That's pretty much, as you can see, I eat a lot of carbs. I still eat candy. I still eat chocolate. I still have ice cream. I don't really eat chips that much. I still eat Taco Bell. McDonald's, that was a rare thing. Checkers was a first time. So I do still eat fast food. I just don't really eat it that often. Usually it's Subway, or Taco Bell. And that's just because I know how many calories and how much protein and stuff in it. So I do get my protein in every day. I usually exceed my protein. I am eating more carbs than you guys eat, but it works for me. And calories, I'm averaging about 1,500 a day. Some days it's higher, some days it's lower, but on average it's 1,500. So I'm sorry this video is so long, but I wanted to show you what I've done for the week. I hope you guys all did well, and I hope you guys do a video response with what you've eaten, because obviously I'm a very picky eater and I don't have very many options, so maybe if I see what you guys eat, I can come up with some more protein options. I do love chicken, and it's really weird that I didn't eat any chicken last week, but I made some yesterday, and I had chicken yesterday, and I have chicken today. But I don't eat I don't have like a whole lot of range. I eat the same things over and over and over again. So maybe by watching your videos, I can come up with some more options for protein, and maybe some ways to reduce my carbs. But as you see, I don't really eat like bread and stuff like that. It's just the foods that I'm eating are processed, so they have a lot of carbs in them. Anyway, that's all for today. Thank you so much for watching. Sorry it was so long. I hope you guys have a wonderful New Year. If you're going out tonight, be safe. Do not drink and drive. Call a designated driver. I'm just going to stay home and take care of my niece so that my sister can go out and get drunk, apparently. So I hope you guys all have a good New Year's, and I will talk to you all soon. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.